It's not the Little Shop of Horrors or the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That does not exist, except in the movies. Nevertheless, plants that are deadly are a reality. And remember, the plants were here before us, so we would better not underestimate the power of nature. Oftentimes, these plants look beautiful and innocent, but as you will find in this video, all is not as it seems. Hi, this is Laura, and today I'll take you through identify the fascinating world of the 10 deadliest plants. Jimson weed, or Datura stramonium, comes in at a deadly number 10. Dubbed the devil's snare because of its spiky pods, this plant is known as Jimson weed. It is a member of the belladonna family and contains dangerous level of tropine toxic alkaloids such as scopolamine. The weed grows in the wild across parts of the Caribbean island, in Canada, the United States, and Africa. The entire plant, including its pod of seeds, is poisonous. Called malpite in Africa, crazy peeps. There have been many documented cases of teens looking for a thrill who have ingested the plant to get high, only to find themselves in the hospital in a crazy delirious state. Medically, the Jimson weed is used to treat allergies, antihistamines. But this plant is not child's play. Although the flower is a beautifully subtle white color, be aware, if you happen to spot the devil's snare, keep at a safe distance, I would say. Number 9 is Brugmansia, another deceptively beautiful plant. It's also called angel's trumpet. The level of toxic tropane alkaloids is so high, one would think the devil's trumpet is a more fitting name for the perennial herb. It has beautiful bell-like flowers, and every part of the plant is dangerous, especially the seeds. Ingesting a single leaf may lead to severe side effects such as headaches, convulsions, or coma. People who like trying out new things ingest the seeds to get high. It has been documented many are admitted to hospitals in a zombie-like state or worse. On the heels of number 9 is number 8. Dendrocnide moroides, or gimpy gimpy. Gimpy gimpy, what? It sounds like a kid's nursery rhyme. But you won't be laughing anymore if you accidentally happen to brush against this plant. Gimpy gimpy is covered with silica-tipped hair that pumps out a powerful neurotoxin. If these deadly needle-sharp fibers stick in your skin, the neurotoxin will make you cry like a baby. It won't kill you though, but you will be so sore for so long, according to some people, it may actually drive you crazy to the point of being suicidal. That's how bad it is. Gimpy gimpy, anyone? I don't think so. I pass. Another name for it? Yep, it's called the suicide plant. I bet this changed your view on benign plants, right? Well, we are just starting. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Number 7 comes monkshood. Known as aconitum, wolf's bane, blue rocket, devil's helmet, leopard's bane, queen of poisons, whatever you call it, this deadly plant is no joke. It's easy to be beguiled by the beauty of this perennial plant. The flowers are an eye-catching sea blue or purple, but before you turn mesmerized, know that the entire plant is extremely poisonous. Its poison has been used as a poison on spear tips and arrows used in hunting. Also known as wolf's bane, it was believed to ward off werewolves and keep real wolves at bay. And the ancient Romans used it as a method of execution. The plant is laden with a deadly toxin called aconitin. Interestingly, aconitin poisoning is sometimes used in herbal medications. In Hong Kong, aconitin is the cause of most poisonings as a result of inferior Chinese medical preparations. Aconitin induces a range of ugly side effects like vomiting, diarrhea, and nausea when consumed. Respiratory paralysis and heart palpitations may lead to death. There is no specific antidote either. Swallowing a large amount of monkhood will kill you quickly, no later than an hour. No mercy here, these plants are very thorough. Now we come to number 6. Water hemlock is high on the list of the 10 deadliest plants in the world. Hemlocks is a poison that the Greek philosopher Socrates took when he was put to death by the state. Water hemlock, known as Cicuta maculata, has tiny flowers. They are very cutely arranged in an umbrella shape. It looks very innocent, but behind a sweet exterior, a deadly poison is concealed. Cicuta packs an extremely high level of cicutoxin, turning more potent at its roots. Medically used in migraine and headache medicines, ingesting raw hemlocks is fatal. Death is swift and sure. It kills you through attacking lungs and cutting off your ability to breathe. Wow, how hectic is that? The deadly nightshade comes in number 5 of the most deadly plants in the world. The horror of horrors. Atropa belladonna is the nickname for this flower. It has a shady history, and it's no wonder because this poisonous flower has been seen as the embodiment of beauty, life, and death. The deadly nightshade looks like a quite normal domestic plant, belonging to the tomato or potato family. Back in the Middle Ages, Venetian women used it to enhance their beauty. Known as Atropa belladonna, it in fact means beautiful woman. The women would crush the leaves and apply the berries and leaves as a bluish blush on their cheeks. They would ingest the plant as a tonic to make their pupils look big. Over time, the poison took its toll, which killed many fair ladies. Eventually, belladonna became a famous method used by assassins and criminals to kill enemies. The deadly nightshade was also used in witches' cauldrons and occultist potions made by sorcerers to commit murder.
We have a child.
Here.
Its lethal compounds, atropine and scopolamine, incite paralysis, delirium, and certain death. A fitting name for this poisonous plant. Let's take a break from death and despair. Here's a puppy. Now, let's get back to death and despair.
We must feed of another source.
At number 4 is Ageratina altissima, also known as white snakeroot. This plant's poison is as deadly as the name. Although its appearance is rather plain with white fluffy flowers, the plant grows in shady areas. The dangerous toxin is called trematol, and when consumed by animals, their meat and milk become tainted. Milk sickness is believed to have poisoned Abraham Lincoln's mother, Nancy Hanks Lincoln, probably through milk or meat. Native Americans knew of snakeroot, but it has not been documented. While cases of milk sickness are rare today, this plant in North America was notorious for the number of deaths it caused during the early 19th century, starting to doubt the saying, as safe as milk. Number 3 is Ageratina altissima rosary pea aloes, known as Abrus precatorius. This plant seeds look like bright red and black painted beads. 2/3 of the seeds are red and the top third is black. The rosary pea looks so perfect, jewellers use them to make jewelry. Rosary prayer beads are often made with rosary pea seeds. The plant is not dangerous, but within the pretty seeds is a deadly poison. Less than 3 micrograms of abrine is enough to kill a person. It sticks to the cells and prevents protein synthesis. If you sniff a broken rosary pea seed, you will get very ill with nausea and fever. When ingested, it will shut down your organs. Death will follow within 4 days. Yikes! Sounds like the sort of stuff the Wicked Queen used to poison Snow White.
Sit well. Now, begin thy magic spell.
Coming up to top, number 2 is Nerium oleander, believed to be probably the most poisonous plant in the world. Why? Well, all part of these plants are poisonous, and not just one poison. It's a concoction of several types of poison, 2 of which are extremely bad for the heart: oleandrin and nearine. Diarrhea, vomiting, intense stomach pain, drowsiness, dizziness, an irregular heartbeat, and death are its effects once ingested. It's so noxious that most animals instinctively avoid it. Still, it's a beautiful plant to have in your garden. Just don't include it if you're into flower salads.
Oh no!
And finally, we have our number 1. Can you guess what the deadliest plant in the world is? Oh, of course, it's tobacco. Scientifically known as Nicotiana tabacum, there's not much to say about the plant since it's widely known that it's one of the main ingredients in cigarettes. In the past, it was thought to be cool to smoke, especially in the movies.
James Bond.
But it's not so cool now when you have visual evidence of your lungs turning pitch black. The toxins, alkaloids, nicotine, and anapacin, are extremely bad for the human body and terribly addictive. It's said to be more addictive than heroin. It is estimated that 5 million die of tobacco use annually. With such high numbers, it is safe to say that Mr. Brown is the number 1 deadliest plant in the world. I think it's deadly because it's not so deadly, get it? Like everyone would stay far if it killed you in one puff. But they enjoy it when death takes its time. Strange. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to click on the notification bell as well. Good or bad, we love feedback, so leave your comments below.
In the world of make money online, there are numerous self-proclaimed gurus who promise you the world and even beyond. Amongst the noise, it is hard to identify the real gems. Let me tell you that it is possible to break the shackles of your job and your 9-to-5 paycheck. It is possible to build an online income that pays you to enjoy a location-independent lifestyle. If you want to know how thousands of successful online entrepreneurs have started on their journeys, often from scratch, then click on the link given in the description. Work with established mentors, people who will hold you accountable, and proven processes to build a strategy that works for you. Enjoy a truly passive income lifestyle. It's hard work, but it's worth it. Even if you don't have an idea, you don't know where to start, hard-pressed for time, or hate selling, you can build a roadmap to online success by clicking on the link below. Imagine for yourself what you could do, who you could help, where you could travel, how your life will transform with a robust online income stream.